Okay, so welcome back, Katie. Thanks for coming in after your cardio session last week. So Monday, 7 AM, thanks for arriving on time. Today we're going to look at the strength component of the training plan that I put together for you. Did you have any questions on any of the cardio things that we did last week? It was okay? Alright. Okay, so first of all, let's just revisit that program that I sent to you and that we talked about last week. So as you can see, on Mondays we're doing a weight session, Tuesday cardio, Wednesday weights, Thursday cardio, and then Friday weights. So it is important that you understand the weighted exercises that I've prescribed for you, and to make sure that you're comfortable with doing all of those. So the first thing, there's a few kind of common terms that I'm going to talk about today that you need to be aware of. So there's the concentric contraction, which is important for weightlifting. It's one of the ways that your muscle operates to generate more muscle growth. So in some of the exercises I'll talk you through the full range of motion to get a full concentric contraction on the exercise. The other thing is repetitions. So we're going to be doing the same exercise multiple times, which is a repetition. There is a concept of repetition maximum. So we can do an exercise until we can't do any more, until we're completely fatigued. That's called a maximum repetition. We won't be doing that today, but in future sessions you can probably try and max out. And then the concept of a set is one sort of round of each of those exercises that you do. So typically you might do 5 sets of 10 repetitions of an exercise. We won't do that much today because I just want to show you how it works, but just so you know. And then there's the concept of having a rest between sets. So it's important after you've done a set that you let your body have a little rest before you go and do another set. And the final concept of the muscle growth is progressive overload. So on 1 week you might do kind of 40 kilo bench press. Then the week after your muscles have grown, and we will try and increase your weight to 45 kilos. So you get a bit more progressive overload. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. So the first thing I was keen to show you is some body weight exercises, and there's 6. I'm going to get you to try and do 6 repetitions of each of these exercises with correct form and technique. So you don't need to go to maximum reps here, just the 6 will be fine. We're going to start off with the squat, which is a body weight squat. I'll give you a very quick demo of how that works. So what you'll need to do is stand with your legs shoulder width apart, and on a 2 count, squat down so that your legs are parallel with your quads are parallel with the ground, and then on a 2 count, stand up again. So that's 1 repetition of a body weight squat. And just make sure that you focus on breathing in and breathing out during that exercise. So can I get you to have a go at that? And I'll get you to do 6 reps. Okay, so if you can, I'd like you to go a little bit lower. That's it. And if you can put your arms out in front of you. That's it. So 2, 3, 4, that's good technique. 5, and 6 reps. So that's good. One thing I noticed there, Katie, is that you weren't breathing when you're doing the exercise. So I think we might just do them again, just to make sure that you take a big breath on the, when you get, before you go down, and then a big exhale on the way up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 reps. That's much better. So that's good technique. I could see you breathing. I could see you pausing. Let's move on to the next exercise, which is the static lunge. So this is also a compound exercise. And this one is about putting one leg out and squatting your knee almost to the ground. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Now you can either put your hands on your elbows or you can put them out in front of you. I'll let you decide. Let's see how you go. 1, that's good technique. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's keep going. That was 6 on one leg. Let's do 6 on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that was good technique, and that's a really good exercise, a compound movement that not only targets your hamstrings, your quadriceps, and your back, but also looks at all your core muscle groups to stabilise yourself and balance yourself. The next exercise we're going to do is a push-up, but we're going to do this on the box, and this one is going to help with your pectoralis major and your back muscles, as well as your shoulders, biceps and triceps. So I'll give you a demo. So if we set up this box here, and if you just place your hands on it with your legs about 1 metre away, all you need to do is push down and up. So that's essentially the exercise. It's a controlled movement. It's 2 down and 2 up, making sure that you breathe along the way. Over to you, have a go. One, 2, 3, 4. See if you can keep your back a bit straighter by bringing your hips in. That's better. 1, 2, and then do 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so that's good. Could you feel that across your back? And you can. Alright, excellent. So that's the third exercise. We've got 3 more to do, or 4 more to do. The next one is a tricep dip, and we'll also do this using the box. The way you do this exercise is you stand facing away from it, put your heels on the ground, and you're just dropping down and pushing back up. Dropping down and pushing back up. And you want to try and get your elbows at a 90-degree angle to the ground before you push back up. And this exercise is focusing on your triceps. So I'll let you have a go. So that's the easy way.
Yep.
If you want to make it harder, you can put your feet out further and keep your legs straight. but what you're doing there is also working your triceps, so that's completely fine. Okay, that's great. So that's 6 reps of tricep dips. The next thing is an abdominal crunch, which is a sit-up, and it focuses on your core muscles in your stomach. So we can actually do this one on the box as well. I'll just give you a quick demo of how this one works. If you lie back and cross your legs, put your hands behind your head, all you need to do is sit up and touch your elbows on your legs. And the key to this exercise is to just do it nice and slowly and to make sure you feel a crunch in your stomach. One. You can actually cross your legs, yeah, like that. If that's too difficult, I can give you a different exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is one that is going to need a little bit more practice. You can actually do it on the ground. Do you want to try it on the ground? I'll get you a mat. So this one you can, if you spin around the other way, you can actually put your legs up on the bench here. That's right. 1, 2. Well, that's actually a full sit-up, so you don't need to go all that way. You can put your knee up on the bench here. Yeah, you only have to go a little way up. I'll bring the bench in a bit closer. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. So that one was the abdominal crunch. And that's a good one to know, and that's one that we're going to be doing as a bodyweight exercise. Okay, the next one is back on the box. Actually, we can do this one on the ground as well. We'll do it on the ground. It's a prone hover. So I'll just give you a demo of how this one works. You can do it on your knees or you can do it on your feet. But essentially you just want to put your elbows on the ground and raise your bum off, keep your back nice and straight and hold in this position. Want to give that a go? We'll hold that for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, well done. So that was the prone hover, and that's a good one for your abdominal muscles as well as for your back. The next one is a prone back extension. I'll show you what this one. It's also known as a Superman. we're a bit swinging. So, with this one you lie on your stomach and you want to pull your arms out and stretch up like Superman. And then the alternate way to do it is to use alternate arm and alternate legs. So you can leave one arm on the ground, and lift the other leg and the other arm. And this exercise is helping your back strength, and it also does a bit of hamstring and some abdominals. That's mainly focused on back and back extension. Just get you to 6 on each side. That's good. Okay, well done. That's great. So that completes the body weight exercises. So just to go back over them, we did the squat, the static lunge, the push-up, the tricep dip, the abdominal crunch, the prone hover, and the back extension. And you did more than 6 reps on each of those. So you've got a good workout there. Any questions with any of those? All right, fantastic.